Hi guys, it's Kristen and I'm back with another video from our Lord Jesus. And please hang with me till the end. You're going to want to hear this. I do have even timing of the rapture, I believe, or something huge coming. But also, guys, I have given you guys this in prior videos, just not as down to the detail. And also, I had a couple things to say really quickly. If you need a Bible, please email me at watchwomanforjesus@gmail. That's watchwoman, all one word, then for FOR Jesus. And I'll send you a Bible free of charge. And also, as always, I'll leave my Cash App and PayPal in the description below, along with um, the email and other things. If anyone feels led to help, I really need it. I don't know why, but two of my doctors stopped taking my insurance, so now I have to find a new insurance and do a 2-hour call and see if it covers all my medicines and this type of thing. It's just crazy. So today I can't even get groceries. It's just, you guys, if he don't do something soon, I don't know what I'm going to do. But anyway, I don't want to tell you all my problems. It's just one attack after another, as you've known if you've watched this channel for very long at all. And if you haven't watched me before, I do share information. It happens actually not too long, and then some of it is still to come. So I never know which I'm giving you. I just tell it like he gives it to me, okay? And one more thing, guys, I do have a picture of my book on here. It's been brought to my attention that for whatever reason you can't actually just Google "My Calling" by Kristen Lentz. It brings up another Kristen that her last name is spelled a little different than mine. So I wanted to show you guys exactly what it looks like. It's "My Calling: Dreams and Prophecy from God," and if that would get off the screen, by Kristen Lentz, Lintz. I couldn't even find it on Amazon. I Googled it on there, or just searched for it on there, and it pulled up the one below it. It didn't even pull up mine. So no wonder why I'm having so much trouble getting God's word out. The algorithms hide my videos and don't send out notifications. And then I write a book that he absolutely told me to do, because I got it probably over 100 times until I got it done. And then they don't want to share that either. So you can see everything's so frustrating and so hard for me. Okay, so I won't beat around the bush anymore. I'm going to give you what he's given me just in the last few days. It's only been a few days since I made my last video, and usually I try to wait so that it gets maximum views. But since that's not happening anymore anyway, it really doesn't matter. And then I wanted to get this information out very quickly. So, in the last video, or the time before, I gave you guys Prime, and I don't even think I have these anymore, but I wanted to show you Prime, Echelon Prime. It's called Prime. See the bottom ticker there, and it went up 44.61% just after I gave it to you. I've given you also Spark and Wax, and both of those were up as well. And so, as you know, on the last video, I told you guys that someone who was a dear friend of mine that helped me out no longer helps. So that's been another problem. But he also, what hurt my feelings very badly, now thinks I'm fake because he lost money in crypto. Guys, please don't put any more money in crypto than you can afford to lose. God has told me about crypto, and he's going to use it as a wealth transfer. So each video I give several cryptos, and some of them are less than a penny even. So it doesn't take a lot of money for him to bless you later. Also, I would have thought they would have went up by now, but in the last video I gave you the timeline on what I think he's telling me about the wealth transfer, which was I had a dream, and I had gotten treasure at my grandmother's house, or now it's my mother's house, by the way. And in the treasure had a bunch of blue topaz in it. I believe it was blue topaz, could be aquamarine, but blue topaz is the birthstone for December. Plus, I get dreams of Christmas so much. And in prior videos, I've been giving you guys Thanksgiving, that I've gotten so many dreams about Thanksgiving. I don't know why, because usually I'll get the event and not the timing, or I'll get, the timing and not the event. So it's just kind of like that for me. We see partially, and that's just how it is. But so I just try to explain to you what I get and why I don't have any more information, but that's just how I get things. And then also these two went up. So I also gave in the last video EAT, which is the ticker for this, as you can see at the top. 375 AI, and it was up 2 days later 20%. And then also I gave this one. Oh, that was, gosh, guys, I'm sorry. I sent both screenshots of the two the same, and I meant to send the other one, which I can't remember right now off the top of my head what it even was. I probably got it in here somewhere. I probably just sent it twice, but we'll see. So another crypto I gave you guys went up exponentially, like a day after my video, which is mind-blowing to me. But I can never afford to put money in them, so it's not really benefiting me. So he has to be giving it to me to give to you guys, because like I said, I mean, if I could afford to get some of these, or a significant amount rather than, you know, $2 or $3, then it probably would be benefiting me. But the other ones that are going to go up very soon, and I mean soon, are WikiCat, Shiba, and Luna. And then also keep in mind the XRP is going to be the main one, XRP and ETH. You can't go wrong if you get those two, or Solana. Those three. Those are going to go up significantly. They're going to become the main currency later. And then everything underneath them, some will survive, some won't. They'll get rid of a lot of these crypto that are out right now. So I just wanted to tell you that. And then also I got pictures on here at the top of this new star I've given many times coming in the sky. Yeah, so I wanted just to kind of show you, because I found that online, what it looks like. I've also gotten warnings, guys. I told you I'd keep dreaming of Christmas time, both for part of the wealth transfer happening, and also I think something extra significant will happen around Christmas time. And I keep getting TNT in regard to this, and I've saw many things that end up exploding over time. I'm not sure if it's all in the same year or not, or whatever, but I saw explosions going off in New York for sure. I've warned you guys about Mount Rushmore, and I believe it's going to be something like that. But I don't know if it'll be on Christmas or not, but I know it's going to be probably something huge happening around the Christmas season. And I did also give a warning for malls, and that is way back in my videos. But I thought in this dream I was in the Mall of America, and I don't really know what will happen in the mall, but I just know that I was getting warning for a mall, as a total, and I thought I was in the Mall of America, but it could have been a mall somewhere else. It's just a huge mall, and it was very pretty, very, very modern. And then also there was a bioterror attack on one of these malls, and it was, I believe, oh gosh, it's been so long ago, guys, since I saw this, that I can't remember what the toxin was, but there had been toxin floating around in the air of this mall because of it. And I'll have to probably give it to you next time if I can think about it, because unless you want to go back and find my other video, it has like a white shopping center in the thumbnail, and you guys can take a look at that and see what it was I warned about. It's some kind of poison that you can ingest in your lungs. But anyway, I'm not sure what will happen. That's what I'm saying, because I've seen things explode, and I saw, bioattacks. But just keep in mind, around Black Friday all the way to Christmas, please keep your head on a swivel and don't spend a lot of time in any malls. I know you guys probably shop for other people's Christmas, but I'm trying to keep you safe. I'm not trying to make you fear at all. And then I think actually that's the job of the people that caused this to happen, because I got also, guys, the word domestic and terrorist. Domestic terrorist. So pray against any domestic terrorist or terrorist, period, in this country. There are a lot of illegals that are setting up or are set up to do things as well. But just this week I got the word domestic, huge, from God. And I'm thinking, oh, so this next attack that we're going to encounter will probably be, they'll make it look like, the foreigners that were here that came across the border, but actually it's probably domestic. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Just pray. Pray about it and pray against it, guys, in Jesus' name, because I've been praying against it since I heard it, and I pray for a lot of things. And also something very, very important, guys. Please pray for Trump and his health. And I gave a while back had a dream, and I said, oh my gosh, isn't that Trump's son? I thought maybe in this dream they were talking about Barron, because I got Barron Hill for whatever reason. but I'm not sure that it was. So pray for every one of his children, please. And also, I'll get right to the other part that I told you to hang on for after I just give you a few of these notes that he gave me, because it is mind-blowing. I'm not sure what he's saying is coming, and keep in mind, I am not giving you a date. I'm not date setting because I did not get a year on this. I only got a month and a day. And I believe that's what he's given me. So I'm just going to tell you the dream, and you guys interpret it how you want and pray about it and see if that's what he's given. But before, on several videos, guys, I had given you guys June over and over and over for the bride leaving. I always, for whatever reason, thought that the 144 will be changed either while here or go up and be changed in March or something and come back down, and also continue to get the bride ready, right? Because I always thought I was the bride, and then I kept having dreams that I was actually here to get the bride ready. And so then, after 10 of those or so dreams, I realized that I was not the bride. I was here to get them ready. And then he kept telling me about the 144 and how it's not just virgin Jewish men, okay? They're all over the world. They're both men and women. Virgin just means they don't have a man-made religion. And Jewish meaning bloodline, like comes from the original 12 tribes, but however, they're not anymore Jewish. They're all spread out all over the world. They're Christians. And so he told me that about the 144. And then I kept getting June. I even had a dream being raptured, and these little crabs are trying to pinch my toes. And that is, the crab is a Cancer symbol for June and July. And also, guys, I've seen pearls. This bride was wearing a huge pearl tiara in my dream, and pearl is the birthstone for June. I've noticed he uses birthstones with me a lot for whatever reason. Okay, so I kept dreaming of Dawn dish soap, right? This has been like the second or third dream of Dawn dish soap, and I could not figure out why. So I've been praying on it. And then the last dream that I had with Dawn detergent in it was the other night. And in this dream, my mother-in-law was in the dream. Now, she's passed away, but she was in my dream, and she asked me, and this could also refer to the financial problems I'm facing, or that it's going to get worse before better. And I hope not, guys. I hope not. But in this dream, she asked if we had any Dawn dish soap or any dish soap. And I said, wait a minute. And I had just bought a brand new bottle, but I hadn't told her about it yet. I said, let me check. I'm thinking this in my head. And she goes, well, because I got 6 pans to wash. I need some because I got 6 pans. She said, if we don't have any, I got 6 dimes. If you think that'll get some, maybe you could go and grab us a bottle. And I replied to her, oh, no, wait, I just bought a brand new bottle. I'll give it to you, and then I'll come and use it as needed if that's okay. Okay, so I was really confused about this because I kept dreaming of Dawn dish soap. And then this was the rest of that dream, and then it switched to something totally different. But I kept asking the Lord, when are you coming? Because I've been so miserable with my health and things, and, just all the problems together. And I had this dream that night. But anyway, to make a long story short, I've already had dreams before. If you follow my channel very long, you've known I've had dreams even of Tide and Gain laundry soap. And I saw all these clothes in the mud and stuff. And I knew that I was here, and there again, that's more confirmation that I was here to actually spread God's word. And in this dream, I was going to do laundry. And that is the whole reason I was trying to get these stains out of people's clothes. And that is a reference to spreading the ministry, the gospel. But so I kept looking at it that way. And then after this dream, I understood. Okay, so what he's saying, I believe he's saying he's coming at dawn. Maybe not, but I believe so. Maybe either our time or even Israel time, but I believe our time because Israel is a little ahead of us in time. I think it's 6 hours. I'm not quite sure. You'd have to look that up. But so anyways, I believe that he would be coming at dawn. And I told you guys many times June. So then I caught on that the 6 pans, and then she told me she had 6 dimes. So 6, 6, And he said, in the Bible, I will come on a day that you think not. And I believe that that's a reference to maybe even, because if he comes on think about it. If he would come on 6/6, and if he came this coming year on 6/6, that would be 3 sixes in that date. And as we know, that refers to the Antichrist. So I believe that that may happen just to throw people, because he kept saying that in the Bible as a clue. Everything in the Bible is a clue, even for now, for modern times. But I believe it may have been a clue as on a day we think not. What other day would we think not? And that is definitely a day we would think not, right? So don't, think I'm date setting, because I'm not. I never got a year at all. He just told me about the Dawn dish soap over and over. So I already knew Dawn was significant. And then also 6 pans she had to wash. And she told me she had 6 dimes. And I've gotten June so much that I knew then why. But also, guys, if that's not the case, he could be referring to the timing of the other, things coming, the fallen ones. And I saw these, something similar, a mothership actually coming with the hybrid evil women and hybrid guys for the girls to try to make people fall, and other fallen angels. They're not aliens, they're fallen angels arriving. But I believe that'll be right after the church leaves. Don't quote me on that either, because I'm not sure of that, but I'm pretty sure that those things will not arrive until the church is out of here. And that is great news. And then I also got a revival, guys. Huge revival coming now. And that is so awesome. I cannot wait to help, share the ministry. So hopefully I can spend my time doing more for God's ministry. But also, I got a few more crypto to give you. But if anyone also has any work from home jobs that is legitimate, please email me that information, because I'd be very interested. I mean, that's to the point I'm at. And then also, guys, I got a couple more, like I said, crypto, and a couple of these pictures I saw in dreams. This is actually from a Scooby-Doo cartoon that had a lot about Planet X in it even. So they're telling you guys things in movies, in even cartoons that are coming, because it's all clues. But I saw this on Scooby and it cracked me up. It looked just like a picture of my dream, where everything was red like this and had a reddish tint, because Planet X is huge and it's red, and it was casting like a reddish tint in the sky and on the earth. Okay, and then I said, on November 16th, I had a dream with the Unabomber in it, and then the Dawn dish soap dream. And then also I got ICE again. I don't know if he's referring to the immigration police on that one, or if that's a crypto, because there is a crypto. It's on what is that, Uphold. The crypto's on Uphold. It's called ICE. And then I got Eden again, EDEN. I don't know if he's referring to a crypto there. There are like 7 that are called that, or if he's referring to that new movie that just came out in August called Eden, or if it's a company. So please pray about Eden. I get it so much, I lost count. Also, Sorry. And Sorry is a crypto you can get on BitGet. And then Welsh, for whatever reason. Also, I got Europe last week and forgot to give it. I'm not sure what will happen, but he gave me Europe, I guess as a whole. Then I got Elkhart, and I believe that's a town in Indiana. Torsion, I'm not sure what torsion would mean. Baby, and that's a crypto. I think there's 2 of those actually. One Babylon and one just called Baby. And then I got Angels, so that is very encouraging. And I believe also that's a crypto, believe it or not, on BitGet as well. But I get the word angel and angels quite a bit. So hopefully he can give me revelations on some of these. And when I continue to pray about it, I should get more information on each thing. But I just still want to give them to you. And then, I already told you about the mall. So it says, I forgot in the last video, so I need to warn you about the mall attack. And that I already given this previously, and it's in a video with the mall, or a picture of a mall, modern mall, in my thumbnail of that video. And they took down so many of my videos prior because of something that I was not supposed to mention that I did a couple times. But hopefully that one's still up. I haven't went back and saw, what's up and what's not, but hopefully that one's still there. So that was the other crypto, guys, and I believe I've given you everything for now that was very, very important for me to give. So, as I said, I will be back on, guys, as soon as I can. I'm going to try to start doing more of these so that I don't get behind. But this one's lasted another 20 minutes, so obviously it needed done anyway. It just seems like I'm getting more information. And hopefully, like I said, as soon as he gives me more, I'll be back on to share the rest of this with you and what other important information I have at that time. And hopefully it's soon. I love you all. Take care. Shalom.